poppin'? I am the MC, M to the N to the G.
The seventh letter. And I am the MC Master, Shen to the Law.
Yeah.
Yes, and together we is
D.
Sector. Yeah, you like how I finished that? Yeah, that was a nice one. Because I missed my deep, but I still was able to get the sector. And then he didn't say the sector, so it made it all work in cohesion. You know what I'm saying? I was the yin to his yang, or the yang to his yin. It don't matter.
Thank y'all for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, it's been an interesting past time. It's been a while, kind of for us since we did this. So it's we lived a bit.
Yeah, straight up. You know, we stay up on ahead on our podcast episodes, so it's like we kind of. That's why I was telling you. I was like, damn, we're already on number 100. We're about to be.
Oh yeah, we're on the road.
It's crazy.
Number 95 has been recorded already, so this is number 96 technically.
Yes.
So yeah, we're on the road and plotting.
So
scheming.
this one and then 4 more, right? Or is it 3 more?
It'd be 4 more. Yeah.
It's 4 more. I'll be mixing that up sometimes.
Well, I guess technically 3, right? Because then the 4th one would be 100. If we're on the road too, so yeah, it'd be 3.
I know, like it's like weird. that's what that keeps getting me. Like,
do you count 0? It's because 0 is a number.
But they do say it's only 1 through 9.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's only 9 numbers.
Okay.
Or
Just kidding.
Who fucking knows? It don't really matter.
Yeah,
It's
it
what
doesn't
you
matter.
make it, right? We can make 1,000 numbers. I'm gonna make a number. It's gonna be called Devin.
Oh.
No.
The number Devin.
Jokes. It's going to be shaped like a freaking elephant. It's going to be called Jokes. Jokes. Like chokes and jokes. But jokes. You got to have the accent. Jokes. Jokes. This is number jokes. Number jokes. I just wanted to make some random shit up.
What numerical value does that hold?
Jocks.
Okay, nice.
It holds jocks. Random as fuck.
Shit, man, it's been an interesting week though.
Yeah, tell us about your camping experience.
Yeah, so I went camping. It's been about a week since I came back already too. I only went for like 3 days. Like 2 nights. Because I went on the Monday, started the Tuesday, came back like Wednesday morning. It was pretty fun though. We went up to Radium. It's a spot pretty out there. I've been there before. It's kind of crazy. I thought about it like it was 7 years since I'd been back there. So like thinking about it, like it's not that crazy that it changed so much, but it's kind of just like that's what happens, So it's like. From here, about northwest, it's in between like Silverthorne and Kremling. It's pretty cool. It's like in between, like I was telling you, 7 years ago it was like a little bit more back down the road, but now they like closed that other side and moved it down a bit. But like it's still in between a bunch of mountains and stuff, and right on like this Colorado River. It's really nice. And now, like, you pay and stuff, but, like, you get dedicated spots. There's, like, a fire pit, stone table. It's pretty nice. And, like, we were, like, right up against this, like, little hill.
Did you light you a fire?
We did. I didn't bring wood because, I didn't have a fire pit or nothing. I wasn't sure, like, if there was going to be one or anything because, before there wasn't. Just kind of had, like, build a little stone fire pit with stone and stuff, but...
So what did you use to light the fire then? Did you have fire starters or...?
To light the fire, we just used like some Doritos and shit. Little toilet paper.
Doritos and toilet paper, bro. This fucking guy.
Now you know. Doritos is good kindling, right?
They're really?
Yeah, it's really good kindling.
What, Doritos?
Doritos. They light up and drop down there and they burn. Starts good fire.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Doritos and Fritos.
Doritos and Fritos, he said.
Yeah, but no, I didn't bring wood, but like we, did a little scavenging, found some sticks lying about. And it was cool though. But like, because of the rain and stuff, it was kind of hard a little bit with some of it, but I was able to get it burning.
The fire makes it a little more of a real experience though,
Mm-hmm.
especially having to find them, your own wood and sticks. So it's engaging.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
lot of fun though. Putting up the tents and hanging out and getting some sun. We did like a little walk too, just like down this road up this mountain. Kind of went up high and got some good pictures and stuff. And nice.
Yeah, man. Shit. I
That's
haven't been
fun.
camping in years, so yeah,
you
it's
should go,
always
man.
a great experience.
I'd like a lot more people to come next year because it's only like for what it was just what I paid for. Technically, you get up to 10 people in one car. I guess technically, if it was another car, then you'd have to pay another fee. But either way, it's like you can get a good amount of people. And where I was, you get maybe like 5 to like 7 tents, like in the spot I was. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hey, that's what's up.
And I think it'd be fun. And I don't know, like before when I went 7 years ago, we were able to go like up this hill and shoot and stuff. But there was signage around there. I mean, obviously nobody's going to shoot like just right there on the campsite, but I don't know, like I gotta find a good spot.
So
but,
you didn't shoot at all then?
No, I didn't. I really wanted to. I got like some clay pigeons and stuff, so I could. But I was talking to one of my coworkers, and he was telling me the spot that's up in the mountains that people go to. It's a range, and
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I think I might have heard of that one. Somebody was trying to take me there.
Yeah, I really want to go.
Yeah, I heard that one's like the best one.
Yeah, you just hang out and pick a
Yeah.
spot.
It's like all open.
Yeah, because I haven't shot in a while, and I think it'd be really fun and get some practice in.
I've never went to the range. The only thing I've shot was trees in the backyard.
with Matt.
With some people, yes.
Yeah, with the boys. That's fun.
Yeah, those are the days, bro. You shooting shotguns at the tree.
Popping trees real quick.
Yeah, shooting shotguns at the tree and shit, bro. Like, that shit was
Oh god, man! I don't. Man, and that never really came of that. Like, no, it's just. But you do it so sporadically, though. It wouldn't.
yeah, you wouldn't just like go shoot a whole bunch in one
Yeah.
night, you know. Like,
That's great.
you might shoot a couple times here, a couple times there. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! But yeah, we actually kind of made it off pretty well in the end, sorta.
Bonanza.
Bonanza, yeah.
I like.
Man, yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't.
There was something that happened to me. And I fucking totally forgot. Oh, yeah.
Dragon Boat.
My Dragon Boat Festival.
Tell me about
just
the Dragon
passed.
Boat Festival.
Yes. So the Dragon Boat. It was awesome, man. You know, just to...
Where was it at
you know,
again?
yeah, it was right at Sloan's Lake.
Nice.
You know, I didn't stay for the Dragon Boat itself. I actually had some stuff to do that day, just like mostly everybody did. The rest of the school had like a whole bunch of stuff to do too, so we didn't really hang out too much. We went there. In case you don't know, I do a little bit of Tai Chi, so I'm a part of a school. I'm a part of a private school. We do Tai Chi together, and we did a demonstration, and it was great. It was great. We did like my class did the Tai Chi demonstration, and then there's other classes too that aren't necessarily Tai Chi. Like there was the I think it was
Taekwondo.
I think it was it was Shaolin Kung Fu. So they did some Shaolin. They did some one of the homeboys did the staff, bro. He did the staff, right?
Yeah.
I was very impressed with his staff.
He's from your school, or?
Yeah, he's like an instructor too. He teaches Muay Thai and then the Kung Fu, the Shaolin Kung Fu.
Yeah.
To like a lot of the younger children and like other people, and he's kind of like a partner, but he doesn't do Tai Chi as much. He's not in our Tai Chi class. He learns Tai Chi from Master Clark, but he doesn't. That's not like his main thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But he does know it somewhat. Just like all of us, we know a little bit.
Swinging that stick, though?
But yeah, he was swinging it, bro. Like, it was funny at the end because he was at first he didn't want to do it underneath the tarp. because he was afraid of hitting it. And Master Clark's like, he said he's not going to do it underneath the tarp, so because he doesn't want to rip a hole in it. And he's like, no, I'm going to do it. And he goes, oh, I guess he says he's a professional, so he's going to do it for you to demonstrate. So let's watch him do the staff form. And then, bro, he did it, bro. He did it all the way through. He was solid. The last, 5 seconds, he hits the freaking pole on the tarp. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, you shouldn't even have said anything. Like, you should, if you were going to do it under the tarp, you should just did it and had confidence, because the fact that you said something put it out there.
Put attention to it.
Yeah. And he's like, I almost had it too. And then I missed a step because I wanted to be facing the crowd. So I was like, all right. And then when I turned around, that's when I hit the pole. I was like, fuck. The one step he didn't anticipate for. You know what I'm saying? He added a step. It wasn't really there.
Yeah.
Messed him up. I was like, dang.
That's funny.
Good shit out there, though, Gabe. That's my dude. Yeah, he's the Muay Thai instructor, and he does a little bit of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Tai Chi as well on the side. And, yeah, he's a cool dude. He did the staff. Then the chicks from the school, there's a female class. They do the fan form. And that shit's amazing. It's not just for women. It seems like it's just for women because women get into it mostly. But it's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's really dope, though. It is so cool to see the fan form. It's one of the coolest forms, for real.
Do they actually have metal fans or something, or is it
so
practice fans?
It's not metal fans, but they're wood. They're wooden fans, and yeah, it's really cool. I actually didn't even get no video of it. I don't know. That's one of the ones I didn't get a video of. Just the staff. I didn't get a video of the staff either, but I got a video of my teacher. He did a Tai Chi form, and it was just amazing. And then he also did the sword form, the straight sword, and he did. So he brought the what is it? The music teacher from CU. He's one of the best violinists in the U.S. He played a composition while my teacher did his form to the composition, and it was they were battling, right? So he was how he was doing the violin, it was almost like he was a warrior, and he had a sword, and they were facing off, and my teacher was doing the form, and it was because in the form it's a mimic of it. Pretty much the form is an enactment of the battle of a fight. A real fight, the moves, you're really doing something. It's not just, you're really doing something. So so he's he's doing the form, and he's just doing the moves. You know what I'm saying? And he incorporated it really well, and it was done really beautiful. And I was like, wow, man, that was just so creative.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, to see him, it was like a fight between music and martial arts. You know what I'm saying? And it was just beauty, pure beauty. And
your teacher and stuff, he's going like full speed and stuff, just doing it?
Yeah, going with the music.
That's awesome.
Keeping pace and spinning, doing all this crazy stuff with the sword. And bro, it was really beautiful, bro. I was like, wow.
That's sick.
It was amazing. That was how he finished it off for our school. Was with that sword form and to the violin, and yeah, it was amazing, bro. It was a great experience. My homegirl Ulissa came.
Nice.
Shout out to Ulissa. Much love. She came through. She recorded me doing my form, so I can show you the video after.
Nice.
And yeah, it was some interesting footage. So she was recording one of the videos, right? And I don't know, on the video after she recorded it, you could see the brightness of the video. It just starts changing. and it looks all super mystical, and then we're all in this like bright white light. And then I guess she's like, yeah, it was like doing some weird shit, bro. I don't know what it was doing. And then I just had to fix it for a second. I was like, what the fuck? And then you could see it. You like when it transitions all quick. She's like, yeah, that's when I fixed it. And it freaking went back to normal. But it was interesting to see the ambiance around us. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you after the podcast. But it was just like something was happening there. I was like, damn, this is there's something going on here. You know, it couldn't have just been the sun. You know, I was like, man, that's not the sun, bro. Like, I was thinking it might have been like the phone heating up or something, but nah, bro. Like, the phone wasn't even hot. You know, so like, did I hit this? I haven't even hit this yet.
That's a trip. You want to do some jumping towers?
Jumbling towers. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's cool, though. Congrats. Sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like an interesting event.
Yeah, bro. You want to do some Tai Chi with me, just let me know.
No doubt.
Everyone else, too, let me know. We could bring you down to the school, even.
Shit, dude. I started this new game. I mean, well, it's not new, but new to me. Dark Souls.
Oh, yep. Let's hear about it.
Oh, man. It's fun. It's really challenging. It can be a pain in the ass sometimes.
So what kind of game is it? Is it like a RPG?
Kinda, yeah. But it's mainly like based around like swordplay, and so it's like the story's kind of it's weird. Like you gotta kind of like
is it going hand in hand with your 5 rings or what?
Maybe it does.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. You're in the sword game right now.
Yeah, I'm in the sword game.
Yeah, you're really.
I was upset I didn't bring it to the mountains with me. I was like, fuck, that's what I forgot.
Damn, I'd be mad too though. That's why I can't wait to start learning the sword, bro. The sword and the staff. Oh man, that's gonna be so fucking dope.
No doubt, man. Yeah,
I'm getting somewhere though. I'm getting somewhere finally, like to where I feel like I'm getting somewhere with my form.
Hell yeah.
And what I'm doing. But tell us more about this sword play.
Oh yeah. So it's the way like the story is. It kind of seems like medieval, kind of like, you know, magical, mysterious. I've so far I've had to fight like, you know, skeleton creatures and like some demons and shit as bosses.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, no, it's just difficult because you know, like we were talking about the learning curve.
Yeah.
You know, it's got to kind of learn the timing. You know, like when to dodge, when to, you know, strike. Like how long it takes for your sword to actually swing and shit. You know, like you got to plan that stuff out. And then it's pretty cool because like when you die a lot. You're gonna die a lot. Like at the spot you die, it leaves like your like experience points and like humanity and stuff you have on you. So like you can go back to that point and you can pick it back up. But like if you die before you get back to that point, then it's gone, and then it's just back at, you know, whatever level you had when you died again. So it's like it can be a pain in the ass. So yeah, so like if you had like a bunch of XP and you didn't like use it to upgrade a guy or whatever, and you just die and you're going back to get it and you die before you get there, gone.
That sounds fucking disappointing.
It is. It's very enraging. Very enraging. You got to take. It's good to take some breaks, I think.
Oh yeah, I learned that pretty early on in the video game world, like for real, because I used to break controllers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When I was a little kid. But once I got to a certain age, like 12, 13, I was like, yeah, I can't be breaking all my controllers, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just have to take a break from this shit before I break this shit.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Especially nowadays, they're not cheap. You got more expensive shit.
Everything's fucking through the roof right now, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, we were talking about that, man. And, you know, inflation's real. And it's crazy.
It's no joke right now. It's not leaving us either. Like we were saying, bills. Nah, they ain't running away.
No, bills don't take a day off, though.
Fuck no. They have more stamina than you know.
There's shit. Knows no bounds.
For real.
Oh man.
Shit, but I've been reading some interesting stuff.
Yeah, what you
I've been learning about a lot of. You know, I'm always just into the perception game, so I'm always reading things on perspective and stuff of that nature. I came across some new interesting information.
That article you're talking about?
Yeah, that article I was talking about with the eighth sense. Okay, in case anyone is unaware entirely, we have 5 senses: the seeing, touch, smell, hearing, and taste. And then there's 3 hidden senses that they say we have as well. One, the 6th sense is like a huge thing from back in 2012 or back many years ago. Like people were always like kind of getting into the 6th sense and like the third eye. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. Like I thought I was onto something too. Like I really did. I was like, man, oh yeah. I felt like I was something or something. Like I had some type of information or yeah, this is power or something, like. And then I came across like a certain, actually K Reno. Shout out to K Reno from the South Park Coalition. He's the first one that brought it to my attention about the 7th sense. He was all rapping about in one song. He was like, my 7 senses are immensely uplifted. So gifted, even my repetition is different. I was like, damn. I was like, damn.
My repetition's different.
I was like, damn, bro. He was tight. He's tight as fuck. But I started looking into it, like actually I couldn't really find so much back in the day. It was hard to find stuff on the 7th sense, like a couple years ago. But I came into contact with the 8th sense recently, okay? And then this shit just blew my mind. I was like, there's an 8th sense. Wow. What else is there?
You know about the nth sense?
The what?
The nth.
The nth?
No.
The nth? Is that another made-up word? Just like chalks?
Yep. No,
it's another chalks.
It's from like DC. It's supposed to be like 10th, but it's the nth. But it's like, yeah. For in them, it's like about metals, the nth metal. But yeah.
So they could, like, what is that?
Essentially, it's like all the like, Wonder Woman shield, just like all the magical like shit in like DC is made of a certain type of metal, but it's all like leads up to the 10th metal, which is the strongest metal.
The 10th sense is your magic sense, pretty much. You're saying?
Maybe.
See,
the connection to the multiverse.
Let me finish where I started.
Go back.
But all right, the 8th sense in interoception. Okay, if you're interested, I would definitely recommend looking into this word. It really is. It's really insightful. It goes into a lot of different areas, and it opened my mind to a lot because it helped me actually understand the other senses too, the 7th and the 6th. And in my mind now, I think you need all 3 of them in order to really understand your intuition. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get into that maybe later. Interoception is your sense of pretty much yourself. What, makes you feel like you need something to drink, or you're thirsty, or you're hungry. You know what I'm saying? It's your knowledge of your internal processes and everything about you inside. You know? So it was just interesting to read about, because like I said, it opened up my eyes to the other 2, which the 6th sense is actually called the vestibular sense, which is mainly actually from your ears. It comes from like a lot of because all your senses are just freaking nerves. You know what I'm saying? Nerves processing information and transmitting to your brain, and you know what I'm saying?
Neurons perceiving shit.
Exactly, and the more you use certain connections, the stronger they get. So yeah, your vestibular sense is controlled mainly from your ears, and that's what keeps your balance and your equilibrium. You know what I'm saying? In line, which is definitely a huge problem I've had in my life. This is probably why I came in contact with this information. But it's an interesting, because it helps you understand like, because your sixth sense, you get like a feeling or something, you know, just to do this or that, you know, or life. Because I always connected the sixth sense to the third eye. So it's like I always thought your sixth sense was your intuition, you know. Then I heard down the line that the sixth and seventh sense were your intuition. And then now I heard about this other sense. And I never really felt like I had a good grasp on intuition until I got a grasp of this other sense, which is your sense of self. And then it opened my eyes up to really see how what these senses do and how they work. So the seventh sense, proprioception, is your sense of your it's like you inside, but where you're at and where you're going, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Your location and movement. So like, it's your sense of knowing you're right here, and then this shit's behind you, and you need to step like this in order to make yourself move this way or that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just movement, pretty much. Your seventh sense is how you move yourself.
Interesting.
You know, and that's where you store a shit ton of information on, you know, your emotions, your different ranges of motion, and, you know, all the things that you probably have moved through in your life.
It's interesting, sense of self. 'Cause I mean, yeah, it's definitely a lot to be aware of when it comes to yourself.
Yeah, but I was thinking that it is healthy, okay? Because, you know, like, it makes sense now. Because, like, I was thinking, a lot of this stuff that I kind of just grew up doing because I just wanted to do other shit was unhealthy for me. And I really feel like it led my body to develop my senses in a certain type of way. And it ended up hurting my body, you know, to where, like, have you ever felt like you can't pee all the way?
Yeah, maybe once or twice, yeah.
So, no, that happened to me a lot, bro. Like it was like going on for a while where it was like I couldn't pee fully, like, completely, you know. And I swear it's because they always say it's not healthy to hold your pee. You know what I'm saying?
You'd hold your pee a lot?
I would hold my pee a lot. And, like, my bathroom in general, I actually took pride in that because I was like, I could do it and I could make myself forget about it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that really affected my body and my senses in such a way that it kind of damaged my senses, you know? So I'm like, lately, I'm all taking a piss. I'm like, right when I thought I gotta take a piss, I'm like, I gotta take a piss. I gotta keep my senses up, bro. Like I gotta know when I gotta take a piss. And I gotta take a piss. You know?
No doubt. It's, you know, it's like on that thing I've been harping on, you know, I think it all falls into self-care, you know, like, you know, that introspection, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it's about, you know, like knowing yourself and knowing what it is and knowing, like, what it needs, you know, because it's, growing up, you know, nobody really showed me certain things, you know, like, or at least it never really stuck with me, like, how to do certain, you know, things, like, how to, like, truly, you know, until I got older, like, how to properly clean yourself, you know, like, how to do a thoroughly good job, you know, like, you know, I use different scrubbers and stuff, you know, like, so I can get my back and, you know, make sure it's clean, because, you know, I'm not trying to go pimples and boils and all this other stuff that I don't need, you know, and when I can easily, you know, just clean them. You know, and clean myself, keep myself, you know, somewhat, you know, clean, ready for the next day. And, you know, that's what it's about. You know, just taking care of yourself, being mindful of yourself. And, you know, yeah, that's part of it. You know, and then I feel it's all self-care. Because when you know yourself and know what you need and know what your body needs, you know, yeah, it's important.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like that, That's what I'm saying too. That really opened my eyes, you know, because it was talking about how you test these type of senses, and my senses are really off, bro. I've actually already known that, and I've been I've been working on them like for a long time. But you know, this information is helping me like know where I need to work, really, you know, at least for me in my own personal, you know, journey. And I've actually tried to test some other people with some of the things that they say. You know, you test your sense of. I think it's the. Yeah, it's the vestibular sense. So if you close your eyes, you should be able to like. Just stand there, and not lose your balance. You know what I'm saying? When you close your eyes. But if you kind of wobbly. You probably have something wrong, a little disconnect with your senses. You know what I'm saying? So I notice when I close my eyes sometimes, I definitely lose my balance. I even forget where I'm at. Like, all right, I went swimming, right, on last Sunday, and I did a backflip in the pool. Okay, you know how you do a backflip in the water? I did it. Okay, and because my dad, every time I used to do a backflip when I was a kid, I used to always get water in my nose, and I was like, my dad did a backflip. I was like, you get water in your nose? He goes, nah, it's because you breathe out. And I was like, oh really? He goes, yeah, you got to breathe out when you go underwater. And I was like, okay, well I did that, and I did it perfect. It was the best backflip in water I've ever done in my life, but. Like, when I came back up, my hair covered my face. I didn't know where I was at, bro. Like, I lost all sense of, like, position, everything, bro. It was insane, bro. I can't, like it was weird as heck. I didn't know where I was at, and I could feel it in my body. I was, like, kind of panicking. I was like, where am I at? I know I'm in the water, and I'm above the water, but where in the pool? I couldn't even see myself. I had to push my hair out the way. I was like, okay. I was like, that was so cool, but I lost entirely where I was at.
Yeah, no doubt. That can be an interesting feeling. That's kind of how it was too, like when I went camping, because at night, you know, it's black. Yeah, there's no, like, not really much light around. And yeah, like I said, I didn't have much of a fire for the first night, so it was, like, interesting. But yeah, it was
like I said,
dark.
when I was tripping too that the other day with my brother, when we were driving, I lost. The same thing happened. Like, I couldn't feel where I was at, and you feel like you're disoriented. Like, I swear, it's like you're just in space. Like, at least for me, whenever I feel like that, like, I'm just like, it's like I'm in space.
In the void.
I'm just in the void. Yeah, I'm just like, what? I'm floating right now. Like, literally, bro. I don't feel like I'm on this chair. Well, not right now, but like when I was driving with my brother, I didn't feel like I was sitting down. And that happens a lot when I trip. Especially when I trip, bro. But it was the first time that it happened when I didn't trip, when I was in the water. So that was an interesting experience. You know, swimming, guys, when I went swimming that day, it taught me a lot about myself. I felt like my body... Have I talked to you about the whole thing about... I feel like my body was asleep?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So, it's like a whole building thing, but I heard it first in this song, exactly, and Kenny Burke, I forget the name of the song, but he's all like, wake up your body, and move it around. So it just made me think, like, when your body's awake, there's something there. You feel it, you know? you can move it. You know what I'm saying? And on some real shit, my body was like sleeping in a lot of areas. Like I couldn't feel, especially my shoulders, like right here, my shoulder area. I noticed it, especially when I was working out and on my shoulders. I was like, I had no connection there. Like literally, I could not lift past a certain point because they just disconnect in my body. And it's a thing in Tai, like my teacher says in Tai Chi, a Tai Chi hand is awake. So there's energy inside of it. You're there. You know what I'm saying? And that I've been really working on, waking up my body. So, yeah, because I feel that. I feel it. Like, I really feel it in so many areas, bro. It's like, dang. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Exercise, y'all. Exercise. You got to move your body around because...
So I assume you do a lot of stretching, yeah?
I've always done a lot of stretching, but there came a time where my stretches, I felt like I was doing some stuff that I wasn't ready to do. And when I would stretch, the energy would be too intense. And I couldn't stretch. So I stopped stretching actually because it was too much for me. Like literally, like I felt it. It was like I used to be able to put my legs behind my head and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like really trying to get into this shit, and I swear it was like I was accessing some type of freaking energies I just didn't know how to work with or something. My body was not ready for that. For real. It was... I felt it, and... Yeah, I've learned. My body's a lot different now. It's definitely, like, transformed almost, like, entirely. So, it's an interesting journey. Because I told you about the chip. The chip, that's the one that threw off all my senses, bro. Like, that was the initial one. Like, whenever that happened, because, like, I was reading, too, it says that any type of injury can throw off your senses like that. Those type of senses, like your sense of location, your sense of balance. That one's huge, and I'm barely getting, like, through it finally. I'm getting over it. Because, like, I still feel like there's, like, that, like, how it was, that chip. And it's not like how it was, but... Yeah, the feeling, man, it's been hard to shake. You know what I'm saying? It's been hard to shake. Sometimes, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, last night, really, like, the past couple nights, too, it's kind of scary to go to bed.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it gets hard to breathe. Or, like, not even hard to breathe, but when I start breathing... Remember how I told you it was, like, I stopped breathing for, like, 10 minutes?
Are you smoking for a bit?
No. Not too much. I haven't been smoking that much lately. But most of the time, yeah. But that whenever I had that trip, whenever I ate that chip, it got stuck, I sat there, and I remember I, like, fell into this world, but I was, like, still present. I was still, in your backyard, but I was somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And I could hear everything going on around me. But I swear, I stopped breathing. Like, I was like, am I breathing right now? I questioned myself, bro. Like, I remember it was like a really deep moment. And I was like, do I even need to breathe? And I thought about that. And I don't remember starting to try and breathe again. I just remember, like, getting up, going to the bathroom, and looking at myself, and I was like, damn, bro, I look sick. I look like a sick medical patient right now. That's how I looked at myself in the mirror.
Yeah,
like
that's how you
literally.
felt.
Yeah, straight up. And I knew, I was like, man, I gotta change myself. I gotta change a lot of myself. And that's when my like inner journey of like trying to figure out what the fuck do I gotta change with me. You know what I'm saying? So now it's been on the journey of actual like changing in the transition because I got a little bit of knowledge, and I was like, well, the only way I could really figure it out is if I go and trial and error, you know? So now that's what it's been kind of doing.
Trial and error.
Yeah, trial and error, bro. And I found a lot along the way in my experience, and I could feel a lot of differences in my own self. So I'm grateful for that journey, you know. And I don't know what I had to go through that for, but I feel like I definitely gained a lot of wisdom from it, you know. I'm not saying I'm the smartest person or the wisest man on the earth, but I learned a lot in that process of just trying to figure myself out and what I was going through, you know, for myself. Like, everybody's going through their own shit, you know what I'm saying? But I learned that there was some interesting stuff that I was not paying attention to, you know? And like I said, I would ignore stuff a lot of my life. I would just pay no mind because I could. You know, I was strong enough to just ignore things. You know, like I went through a lot of traumatic experiences, and I would just block them out because like I'm like, fuck that. I'm not gonna cry. I just think I'm not. No. We're gonna live life. You know, then you never deal with things that way though.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah. Gotta just kind of face them and just make amends with them because, you can't change the past. Only change the future.
And I think I kind of knew that. That's also kind of why at the time I feel like I wasn't trying to get caught up in it. But yeah, I didn't have the tools to deal with it when I was a kid. I would have freaking probably broke down. Like, for real. It was probably for the best that that blocked a lot of my experiences out. Really know. And now that I've gotten older and I've read some things and I've learned some new stuff, you know, and talked to some really intelligent people that have taught me some really great things. And yeah, hey, that all accumulated to really help me be able to understand what I could do with myself. You know, well, yeah, this happened, but how can we respond to that now? You know, it's not like that anymore. You know, life is different now. I've come a long way from freaking having nowhere to go, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So now it's just like, yeah, it's just crazy. Now I'm like just focused on still figuring the rest of my situation now, you know, figuring out what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. But I'm trying to enjoy it too, you know? 'Cause I've been pretty serious a lot of my life.
Mm.
Especially the past few years. It's been like a real serious journey, like intensive focus. Freaking I was in this freaking crazy freaking journey, bro, just trying to figure shit out for a long time. Still am, don't get me wrong, you know, but like now I feel like I'm not trying to be as serious anymore because I feel like now I need to be more laid back again. How I used to be so laid back when I was younger, you know? Like when I was really young, like middle school, before I started fighting, that's when I was real laid back. I remember that shit. But after I got into my first fight, I don't know, it did something to me. It really did.
On guard.
Yeah, it really did. Well, it's not like I'm talking like outside fight where I was like at school or some shit. Like I don't know, fights with my family and shit like that. It was kind of just you just get beat up or something, you know, and you're just like whatever. You didn't really carry that so much with you, you know, because it happened all the time. But you go in, you know, like that was like my first fight at school, and like that it was like a real fight. Like, I really hurt that kid, but I didn't care. It was his fault. He shouldn't have said he was gonna jump me. That's all I know. I was like, I'm fucking defending myself. I'm about to whoop his ass, but I shouldn't even have whooped his ass. Like I think about it today, like still to this day, like I didn't even have to whoop his ass. I kind of did it because it was already planned. The whole school knew about it, and I was like, well, we kind of have to fight now, you know. But he was running away. He didn't even want to fight either. You know, he at the end of the school day when we were supposed to meet up, he was gone, or he was trying to like sneak out the back door when we were supposed to meet up in the front. And I was like, man, where's this fool at? And they were like, I don't know. I think he's probably trying to get out of here. Let's go find him. We went around to the back. He was right there, bro. I was like, hey, what's up? So we doing this? He goes, oh, yeah, I guess. And I'm like, see, I didn't even have to fight that kid, bro. Like, they were already scared of me. That should have been enough for me to just carry on with myself. You know, and it was definitely a lesson I had to learn, you know, and it actually still comes with me to this day. And I hope I don't really have to fight, unless it's like in a ring or some shit.
Yeah, no, it's definitely you definitely learn, you know. Yeah, looking back on things like that, you know, and moments in life and choices you make. But yeah, it's you know, it's in retrospect, you know, because I mean, it's like. You know, yeah, when I was younger, you know, there were times where I was bullied, but there's also times where I bullied, you know. But it's interesting just to think about it and look back on those times, and, like, it's just wild, you know, power, you know, and, like you're right. Like, fear is enough, you know, like, personally. But, you know, while this day and age, what I've come to learn, you know, like, but, you know, I'd rather be respected than feared, you know. But, I mean, it's like, yeah, you know, it's strategic.
Yeah.
You know, you got to, like, you don't got to fight the world, you know, to make a point, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, after that, I started fighting the world, bro. Like, that's how I felt. And the fight was in myself. So that's what I told my teacher, too. I was like, this is where I started fighting myself. You know, I told him the story about my first fight and everything. And I'm telling you, bro, I've been on this weird journey ever since. Because I remember the next fight I got into, like, I was kind of real arrogant, and I got my ass whooped, and then I had deja vu, and I was like, damn, this is supposed to happen. I was like, all right, well, I shook homeboy's hand. I was like, hey, man, I respect you. Because he fought me. Like, he was not scared of me at all, bro. Like, that's just what you do, you know, when someone's not scared of you as a man, you show respect, you know. And we were actually really, really cool after that, me and that dude. And now, like, I've gotten into some fights down the road, and those don't really matter. But it was just like this turmoil that's just all that's been inside me, you know. And I've been trying to figure it out. I've noticed it, actually, especially since I've been working at freaking King Soopers, because you deal with a lot of people. So I was like, well, this is a good opportunity for me to figure out how I could deal with people differently, you know. So I had to spend a lot of the situations just walking away, because I wouldn't know how to talk to people other than just probably, I'm about to fucking sock this fool, bro. You know, because people are like I said, people get disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know, they don't even know it. Like for real, be mindful, like, and be considerate, because, like, you don't even know how disrespectful you can be sometimes to somebody, you know. Like, it's crazy, especially when you don't know somebody, you know. Like, yeah, bro.
Right. Yeah. And I've learned, you know, no more Mr. Nice Guy, though. No, but, you know, you got to be curt and firm, you know.
Yeah, see,
and
You don't blow up on people and shit.
Yeah,
just let them know.
Yeah, be firm. Well, let them, state your draw. You don't have to draw a line in the sand, but state your claim. Let people know what it is.
Exactly, bro. And I met my teacher actually at King Supers, which is a great thing. And this is what's been helping me kind of figure out my situation and how to deal with my situation better. Be more peaceful.
Definitely.
A peaceful warrior. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it's fun though. I mean, the other day or yesterday, there's a customer and he's slightly intoxicated, but it was like, he's like trying to help him. He decides to get different sound bar, and I gotta avoid it. So I gotta, I'm doing my thing. But it's, people trying to explain stuff to me. It's like, I know what I'm doing. It's like, I got this. Like, don't worry. It's like, man, it's just, and it's hard to, like we talked about before. At the end of a shift and shit, like, you're tired and your patience is low.
Yeah. Bro, I already know. When I get home, my dog sometimes, patience is low. I'm like, man, long day at work. Fucking shut up. I'm all yelling at him. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro, but for real, just be quiet.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I hate when Scooby always has to bark at my grandpa. Like, shut up. Like, he ain't doing nothing. Like, he's grabbing the water. Like, go lay down. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Exhaustion will do it to you.
Yeah, exhaustion is...
It's hard. It's really hard to, like, be cool and chill when you're tired. It's crazy. Yeah.
It takes a lot of work, a lot of energy you don't have.
For real, bro. Like, I didn't realize it until like recently, actually, that in order for me to be like really cool and like up to my best state and be okay with people, I gotta make sure I get rest. Because I started noticing like within the last month when I'm exhausted, you don't have the energy for it, bro. Like, you don't
literally don't have the fucking tolerance for it all.
Like,
no energy for that shit.
For real, bro.
Like, I'm gonna tell you now.
For real. This shit is real. You know what I'm saying?
No energy for the games.
No bullshit. No bullshit today, man. My bullshit tolerance level is on E.
Yeah, man, it's hard. Sleep is important. Yeah. But I mean, it's, it's not doable. It's just takes a lot of work.
It's not even just sleep for me, at least. Like, it's a lot of times it's just chilling, just kind of like take a time to do nothing.
It's always nice.
Yeah. Which you hardly have time to do.
Yeah.
Everyone's always on the move.
Keep on the go. Here to there, here to there.
Right? Well, we got to. What else are we supposed to do?
I don't sit there all day. Just roast. It's melting your couch.
Heck, no, I'd be miserable, bro. Like, honestly, the worst thing about going is that sometimes you collapse and you're really exhausted, But I'd rather do that than lay on my couch and be miserable. Because when you just lay there and you don't do, like, I don't know. It's hard to meet people that don't do anything with themselves that are really happy.
Yeah, definitely gotta do something.
Doing stuff, how it makes you feel better. I don't know. It's like it's a thing.
I wish I had like a higher energy threshold. Because
Me too.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I love doing shit. I wish I had more money. I'd love to drive everywhere, do everything all day. It'd be fun. If that was the life. Doing stuff. Helping people, going around like fucking doing quests and shit. But it can't be that way. But yeah, I don't mind driving around and stuff. But yeah, it's just tiring. Obviously, and Yeah, if you're truly driving good, it takes a lot of concentration, a lot of energy, because
Oh, yeah.
that shit's real.
Yeah, you don't want to be falling asleep on the road, especially.
Yeah, I think that's what makes you tired, right? Because, it's all the concentration. It's all the,
Yeah.
paying attention to what you're doing, being alert. It's draining. And if you're doing it for, 2, 3, 4 hours, shit, draws on you.
Yeah, bro. That's why it's hard to DoorDash at night. Sometimes, yeah. You're just tired. You can't. So it's like, yep, I'm going to have to put it off. Go home. But I still seem to have energy to do Tai Chi.
I think the cheat code is something to chew on, something to drink, something to eat,
Yep.
Just to keep your, I don't know.
Energy drinks.
Yeah.
Energy drinks.
Rain.
For real. Rain. Sponsor us.
Like, sand it.
Right. We'll drink one every episode.
Rain. Man. That'd be cool, though. But, yeah, no, it's... Driving and exhaustion did not go well.
No, definitely not, man. I made it through last night
Yeah.
really well. I was solid, concentrated.
Dude, it'd be hard sometimes. Shit.
Yeah.
I got gum in the car now, but yeah, man, it'd be trying.
I wasn't smoking. That's what it was.
Beware of the blinks.
That's what it was for me. I was not smoking.
Beware of the blinks.
Blinks.
Keep them brief.
Keep them brief.
Like, do not hold.
Yeah, you got to be like laser.
Dry eyes.
If you're on the highway, have your windows up.
Oh, man. Yeah, man, it's something. Be aware. It's real. I used to think it wasn't real. It's real.
No, for real, bro. Yeah. And I love driving, don't get me wrong. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
you gotta have energy for that
If I had
shit.
unlimited energy, shit, that'd be nice. I'd be a truck driver. That'd
And
be cool.
if you're tripping, please don't drive.
Yeah, don't drive and trip or drink and drive. Totally not recommended.
Yes.
Know your limits. Be wise.
I was
Do the right
tripping
thing.
this one time. I really had to pull over. I was like, fuck that shit, bro. It was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Be you tripping or what?
Bro, I was fucking tripping balls. Actually, that was the last time I tripped before this last.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You said 3 in the morning, so I can imagine it was pretty dark out. Yeah,
Bro, it was dark as fuck. I already told you.
Yeah, the dark takes shape.
The dark, bro. It's not even the dark that takes shape. Your mind creates.
Yeah, your mind takes shape.
Yeah,
dark.
yeah. Your mind is something else, bro. It's like
It's trying to make sense of it. Like, what the fuck? It's a monster.
they
It's a
already
lizard.
say it's already a sign. Like it's like proven
Scorpion.
that your mind, whenever it doesn't know what it's looking at, it just makes up something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In place of that, or it doesn't know what to hear. Like if there's silence, it makes up sound. That's what they say tetanus is.
Tinnitus?
Tinnitus, or yeah.
Yeah, it's wild, right? Yeah, and I definitely knew that about like the visual, because it's just it's trying to understand and it doesn't know what it is, so it just that's what it is. It makes up assumptions.
Exactly, bro, and that shit is crazy because I experienced that like times 20 when I'm tripping. And I actually experience it when I'm sober. You know what I'm saying? First time I started experiencing it, I remember I was it was a long time ago. But I remember I looked at Harrison. He was all tying his shoe. And out the corner of my eye, he looked like a horse.
Ugly.
I swear, bro, it was how he was bent over the position. It was like a horse that was like on the their heads to the ground. You know what I'm saying? And he was just tying his shoe, and I was like, "Dang, I really thought you were a fucking horse, bro." He's like, "What?" serious? I'm like, yeah, bro. That shit was a trip. I don't know what it was. He's like, bro, you're fucking tripping.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that's like I started experiencing it like a long time ago, you know, and it's always been a thing. I noticed it really when I trip, because I would close my eyes, bro. It used to be so intense. I would close my eyes. Literally, I could think of something, and it would be in front of my face when my eyes closed, and it was really scary. Because I would think of a lot of spiders a lot of times. And I'd be like, fuck, no.
A lot of spiders.
Bro, that's one of my biggest fears. Growing up as a kid. Spiders.
They're pretty nasty. And they help us, though. You know, they're the homies.
Yeah, I know. I have a pact with all the bug life. And the
Signed a
arachnids.
treaty.
Yeah, we're all cool. Me and bees, too. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, bees don't bother me, and I just let them be, you know.
Let them do their job.
Straight up. It's respect, you know.
They're trying to make ends meet. It's like the rest of us.
We all trying to live. I understand that. Oh, yeah? Is that right?
Oh yeah. Just fixing it for you. Man, what a world. Ow.
Yeah, bro. It's all that tea, chai tea.
It's all that Thai tea.
Yeah. What's up with that? So where did you get that from?
Spicy basil.
Spicy basil.
Yeah, they're really good too. I mean, I really like them. They pretty much have a bunch of different, you know, menu entrees and stuff. Like usually when I get like sesame chicken, I got like their like house plate, like the spicy basil plate or whatever.
Huh.
That's pretty good. You know, it's like some chicken, some vegetables, and comes with like 2 spring rolls and fried rice.
I had some Jack in the Box last night.
Ooh, how's that?
That shit was fire. They have these new fries. They're called the Roost fries.
What? Are they just like regular fries? Or?
So they have like chicken and this fucking special sauce or some shit on it. I don't know. This shit was fire, bro. I was grubbing.
Do you eat it with like a fork? Like, is it like in like a little plate thing, or is it like in a?
It's like as if you were to get chili fries.
Okay.
You know, it's like a one of those hot dog fucking holder things. Remember, like the 7-Eleven holder hot dogs?
So, yeah.
Yeah, like those little freaking, I don't even know what you call them, containers.
Yeah, they're pretty good though.
But they're fire. Delicious. I recommend it highly.
So it's just like loaded chicken fries, kind of.
Pretty much.
Sweet.
I enjoyed them. They're only like $3.75 or some shit like that.
Or like the little chicken strips. Are they like thin little fries? Or are they like?
They're I mean, they're like not thick, but they're not like super small.
No doubt.
They're
It's like fry size.
They're just like fries. Yeah, and then they have that sauce on them. I don't know what the sauce is, but it's fucking
Thousand Islands.
Delicious.
It's the secret sauce.
It might be a Thousand Island.
That's the best one.
It probably is a Thousand Island. I wondered. I haven't tried that one. I've seen it on my store.
It's usually what they put on like Whoppers and shit.
Oh, really?
Not Whoppers. Big Macs.
Oh.
Big Macs at Thousand Island.
Okay. Wow, that's good to know.
Now you know. Big Macs at Thousand Islands.
The secret to the Big Mac is a Thousand Island.
Now you know.
Damn. The secret got out. They're
Shattering the grand illusion.
Ronald McDonald's going to hate us for that one.
Yeah, we're going to get sued. Slap us with copyright claim and shit.
He's like, he's like, you almost put me bankrupt.
Did you already go? Is it my turn or your turn?
I just pushed this one. Did you push one after? Oh, wait, no, it's my turn.
Cool. What a world. What a time to be alive, man.
Is this so?
I think so.
Yeah,
I reckon. I reckon hard.
Watch out with that table shaking.
I think you're shaking the table.
But I have barely moved.
Woo! Jenga. Sorry. Jumbling tower. I don't know, though. I don't know. I think this might have been ill-conceived. Da-da, 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 da-da. Is that foreshadowing? What a world. The poor tower has been jumbled.
Fuck. It's all my fault. Damn, son.
It's always next time.
Fix my posture. Gosh.
Oh, man. Well, maybe we'll call it there.
Yeah. Where are we at?
106.
106.
Yay.
Yeah. Shit.
Um,
All right, y'all.
yeah, y'all know what it be.
Thank you for joining us for another podcast session. Great and wondrous. Beautiful things. Awesome and amazing.
If you like what you see, tell your friends.
Yeah, and tell their friends. And then what? We tell your friends to tell their friends, and then them to tell their friends to tell their friends, and all their friends, and all their friends' moms, and dads, cousins, aunties, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, greats, all of it. The whole mix. The whole mix. So, thank you for joining us once again for another Tale from the Deep.
Stay tuned for number 100 coming up. We're going to be doing something a little interesting, a little different possibly. Always come with different ideas. If you guys want to come on, would like to join us, let us know. I'm always love to have you on. Just come hang out. And thanks for watching, rocking out with us.
Mm-hmm. Until next time, everybody.
Peace and love.
Stay motivated.
Ta 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 ta.
Beep.